Now, I've always been a very fast typer. I made my own Facebook account when I was around 7 years old, and I used to add so many random people, and I ended up making some friends, and all I used to do was use my older brother's laptop to kind of just type and message my friends. So that's basically how I got fast at typing. And I even did a 2-week work experience when I was around 14, where all I did was just type for my employer, and literally I didn't even get paid for it. And I didn't even get any gifts, but that's completely fine because it's actually work experience, so I can't really complain. In my prime, I was able to type up to 120 words per minute, but as time went, I kind of stopped typing as much because most of my notes are made on paper. Actually, pretty much all of my notes are made on paper, and I only type when writing emails, or for example, the script of this video, or when I'm messaging my friends, or like for business purposes. So today I thought, let me just go and test my speed and actually train for it, because I know I'm probably going to be slacking off a little bit, and train for it and look for methods and ways in which I can get faster and kind of go back to that prime level that I was in. And I'm trying to get the 120 words per minute. So I'm going to get straight into it. Okay, so I found this cool website. Actually, I didn't really find it. I've been using this same website for the last 5 to 6 years to basically test my typing speed, but it's called 10fastfingers.com, and don't worry, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape or form, but basically this website allows me to kind of type in and see my speed, and it basically has like a 1-minute timer, and I can type as much, and then it records how many words per minute I wrote, how many spelling mistakes and stuff like that really. But it's actually quite cool. I've been using it for the last 5, 6, a lot of years. I remember this website being there for a very long time, but it does have one downside, and that is that this website has only a specific number of words. And normally in real life, when you're typing an email or when you're basically doing an essay for your university, there will be certain words that will be slightly longer than the average word, and there will be certain words that you don't actually use in your daily, typing when you're messaging your friends and stuff like that. So definitely it has some downfalls, and that is that it only contains some of the very common words. So you're kind of meant to be a little bit faster when typing on this website because it's got all of the casual words that you'd be using in a daily conversation. Anyway, I'm going to give it my first go, hopefully, and see how many words I get per minute. Ooh, not bad, not bad. That's the first thing I got. 115 words per minute, top 3%. I hope you guys can see actually. It's kind of zoomed in. Okay, so here you go, 115 words per minute. That's actually my first try. Not bad, but I did make quite a lot of spelling mistakes as well. I'm going to do a few more goes, probably like 5 more goes, and then I'm going to update you right about now. 111 words per minute, 106 words per minute, 108 words per minute, 103 words per minute. So I've taken 5 goes and I still didn't get to 120 words per minute. I'm not gonna lie, it's good. I was quite close, but it's starting to be a little bit hard. I just took 5 goes and my fingers are already hurting. So I came up with a new plan. I'm gonna drink some water, relax for some time. I also need to make sure my fingers are nice and warm. So I put the heater on because I realized that when you're typing sometimes, I don't know, it's meant to be going hot. It's meant to be going warm, but for some reason my fingers feel much colder than usual when I'm typing. I don't know, that's actually quite weird. And I'm gonna be changing this chair with this one from the kitchen, the dining table's chair basically, with the flower thing on it. But the reason being is because this chair is a little bit less comfortable, but the good thing is that my back is going to be straight and I can be focused and do some typing. I'm not gonna lie, as I keep on practicing, it kind of brings some old memories back, like when I used to type fast and basically try to impress people and the teachers in my ICT class. But those were some good memories, I'm not gonna lie. But now I actually have to take this seriously if I want to make sure I get the 120 words per minute and I beat myself back in the days. 110 words per minute, 114 words per minute. It seems like I'm consistently getting that 100 words per minute, but the problem is that once you get to that 110 words per minute, that cut from 110 to 120, that jump is actually quite big, and those 10 words, you just have to be much faster to basically get that. Okay, so I wasn't making much improvement at all really, so I decided it's actually time to get serious. So I put my feet flat onto the ground, rested my elbows properly onto the table, drank some water, took a nice deep breath, and I started again. 113 words per minute, 102 words per minute. Okay, so I'm going to be switching up from my little laptop to my bigger one. Reason being is because I'm not seeing that many improvements, and actually my fingers are starting to hurt, and it's time for me to actually try out the longer one because the range should be much better for my fingers, and I'm going to try it out and see what I can get here. Now I did hope that using the bigger laptop might actually allow me to type faster because I'll have more space to write, and to be fair, my fingers can basically stretch a little bit more. But I don't really know if this does make a difference since my fingers are quite small, so maybe the laptop might not really be a difference, but I'm still going to give it a go and see what I can do. 108 words per minute. Now I feel like that the advantage of using the bigger laptop is that I can actually see the words like much better because, you know, the screen is basically bigger, but actually I get a little bit more tired. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or because my fingers are a little bit more stretched up and, you know, trying to go to the extremities of the keyboard. That could be one of the reasons. But in general, I'm either the same with the big laptop, just like the small one, or it could be that I'm actually a little bit slower on the big one. Maybe because I probably just don't type as much on that laptop. So basically the format of the keyboard is slightly different and my hands are just not as adjusted to it as I am with the smaller laptop. So I'm starting to see less and less mistakes. So there isn't really like an improvement when it comes to the word count, but the mistakes that I'm making is basically decreasing. So in other words, my accuracy at least is getting better, even though I'm not necessarily getting faster. So I'm actually a little bit tired and I'm going to be taking a break for some time. But there is one more thing I actually want to do, and that is I want to test my speed in Italian and in Spanish because I'm pretty much fluent at these languages. And I want to see what kind of result I get for these two languages, and obviously it's probably going to be slower than my English, but I just want to see how well I can actually do with this, and I'm trying to aim for that 100 words per minute at least. Okay, so I'm back to my small laptop right here that you can see, and basically I can scroll down and change up the languages. I'm going to click here right on Italian, and I'm going to be doing it in Italian first. So I started to type in another language, which I'm basically fluent in, but I ended up getting lower than my English, and the reason being is because I don't write in Italian or Spanish or another language in general, except for English, so I'm always basically typing in English. So it takes a little bit longer for my brain to kind of detect the words and stimulate a movement in my muscles, and also my spelling needs to get better in those languages. Da, tale, giorno, scrivere, ancora, allora, noi, molto, alcuno, come, parte, ogni, che, avere, tanto, quale. 84 words per minute, but now it's time to go into Español. Por an hace tu padre su y sus voi te uno este aquí mía te esto mundo. Okay, 64 words per minute for Spanish. Actually, that's not really good, but I can't really do much about it. At least if I do practice, hopefully I can get to that 100. And this was my last go that I had for today, and it says 105 words per minute. So I didn't really get to that 120 words per minute that I was aiming for, but I feel like, I know it probably sounds mega weird right now, but I'm literally editing the video halfway through, and I'm also going through one of my live lectures right now, and I ended up getting 120 words per minute right here. So that's 120 words per minute, and then that's basically me going through my lecture halfway through, and then yeah, editing the video as well. So yeah, I was practicing while editing the video in case I can actually get the 120 words per minute. Anyway, that's basically it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. So I did get the 120 words per minute. Now I just need to train and try to get higher than that. Try to go for the 130, 140, like keep on aiming higher, so I kind of like have a goal that I can work towards. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, take care and peace.